essence of this is we're looking at what is happening presently in Nigeria with the incarceration of several persons, including journalists, notable journalists like Sowore, Jalingo, Olawale Bakri, and others. We're looking at the state of the nation. We believe that the freedom of each and every one of us is paramount in a democratic system like we have presently. And we are telling the government that the whole essence of what we've been fighting for all these years, talking about democracy, is such that people must have the right to express themselves. You've seen or you've heard about the issue of the hate speech bill they're trying to put up. Nigerians are not going to go back. We've had nasty experience during the military era. The whole essence of developing the country is that people must have right to talk, people must have right to express themselves, freedom of assembly, freedom to even protest. That is the only thing that can help us develop our society, and that's what we are doing here today.
We are here today to tell the federal government of Nigeria, the President Muhammadu Buhari, Vice President Osinbajo, the Attorney General of Justice, and we are also saying to DSS Chief Yusuf Bichi that enough is enough. It is enough of the disobedience of court orders, enough of the attacks on the Nigerian people, enough of the dictatorship, the tyranny currently going on in Nigeria. We are here today to say it for the umpteenth time that enough of oppression. Release Omoyele Sowore, release Jalingo, release Wale Mandate Bakari, release all political prisoners, because all of these persons you are arresting were part of those in this civil space that agrees that we should be democratic today.
The National Human Rights Commission is a public place. The harassment by the security guard of this estate, we reject it unequivocally. You can reject the National Human Rights Commission as your tenant, but anywhere there is a public place, every Nigerian by constitutional demand has a right to be there. The right of Omowole Sowore, the right of Makinde Bakari, the right of Jalingo to call for a revolution is not a criminal offense.
Please don't take the laws into your hands. We have heard your demands and they will be looked into. We have heard your demands and it will be looked into. But democracy has a process that it follows. And we are going to follow the due process and we will ensure that the rule of law will be upheld. That we guarantee you, and that is why we are here.
Is it right to disobey court orders, yes or no?
We have told that there is a rule of law. The law will take its course. If the law has granted him bail, so will the rule of law be upheld. But there are agencies of government who have that duty to do that. And we are here to ensure that the due process and the rule of law will be upheld. That we guarantee you from the National Human Rights Commission.
So is Buhari a dictator for disobeying court orders? Yes or no?
It's a question.
Yes or no?
Do you want to answer that question? Another challenge many challenges.
We said we're going to come to the National Human Rights Commission, and that's what we have done. Yes? Okay. So we're here, and the representative spoke very well. She says they stand by the rule of law, and everyone must obey the rule of law, and they will ensure that the rule of law is obeyed. We can't ask for anything more. So a government agency that recognizes the rule of law and is restating its commitment to the rule of law, that's all we can ask for, and we expect to see the government take action.
We are still coming out with placards now, but we promise them if they give it to us in the hard way, the people will bounce back at them in the way they have planned it with us. Because when people unite, the people united can never be defeated.
For us, all of this are disobedience of the 1999 Constitution, especially Chapter 2, that says that all of us have a right to our human rights. We have a right to say no. President Buhari cannot be the only person, you get it, approbating and reprobating in Nigeria today. When Omoyele Sowore gave the position about revolution, I was part of that particular press conference. That press conference and that call for revolution is premised on only one position, that as at that time, the Nigerian ruling class was ready to plunder Nigeria into war. And we say that instead of a war, we want a revolution. How that revolution comes depends solely on the ruling class. It depends on whether they will allow it to go freely and peacefully, or they want it otherwise. And if they want it otherwise, we are not going to be the ones dictating that. It is the working people of Nigeria that want revolution, not us.